be killing flows, getting dope on the low. Never sold my soul, and I get it on my own. I be killing shows, getting dope on the low, and I'm in control. Y'all could never tell me no, yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Peace Dealer, and in this daily astrology horoscope, today is 6 degrees Virgo. I balance. First decan of Mercury. Analysis. I do want to speak of Mercury being in the second decan right now of Saturn. This is high analyzation with constructive quality that's ready to have you take action with your mind, while the sun is ready to go in the second decan. And now with your awareness, take action that your mind has processed. This is one of the most pivotal days. So today and tomorrow is so key. We have Venus opposite this Capricorn energy, trine Neptune. We have Mercury opposite Neptune, trine this Capricorn energy. This is it, folks. As the sun gets ready to trine Uranus, which will now make us aware of all this innovation that has occurred. First of all, thank you so much for your patience with me. It's really not easy to break down supernatural dynamics that occur at subatomic levels in a postmodern conventional society that outright lies to you about your psychic potential by telling you that psychic abilities and phenomena aren't real, even though the CIA has leaked certain documents, and that has basically patronized and played with your intelligence by relegating a lot of this phenomena to science fiction. That indirect sense of lies is going to impede all your progress when you don't have certain forces to facilitate and nurture this. If you know that this is done so that you can be ruled over, you remember that your decision to believe in your abilities is revolutionary. Hence Uranus and Taurus. So not only is the moon in its gauntlet, while Mercury is going to be processing what your soul is feeling, you're getting ready to feel into this soul evolution in ways you can now be aware of for the first time ever, literally and physically. Because when we went through the gauntlet Aries season, we were aware of this in our identities. Taurus season, we were aware of this in our bodies. Gemini season, our minds. Cancer season, our emotions. Leo season, our hearts. And now this time, our physical reality. So you're going to be aware now of what's been happening the past 5 months and how supernatural it is. For real. But you had to integrate 5 months worth of this so that like a cycle, it winds up, kind of like a wind-up clock, okay? So other than that, this today is going to be so paramount. And you want this moon in Capricorn to have you feel the literal soul evolution that's occurring so that Neptune can guide Mercury on how to manifest this. Your higher self you're going to be so in tune to higher facets of yourself. I don't want to just say your higher self. And you want to go with the flow, but still balance this with the proper analysis to ground what's happening in the higher ethers down in reality. Today is an amazing day to make a lot of dreams and wishes be made real. Not through wishing upon a star, but from setting your intention and making it happen. Like Drake, say a prayer and then go get what you just prayed for. Balance. This is so key because especially with Venus that's now opposite Saturn or Pluto and trining Neptune, this is going to key you into definitive transformations based on how much more you can break through in relationships with relevant people so that you can bleed with vulnerability and authenticity in places and experiences that you might have been too in your comfort zone to risk. It's not about making that risk, it's really just about being real and not being afraid to look a certain way in an effort to express the sincerity of your heart. Please do note that this is now where things not only get more paranormal and supernatural. With Mercury opposing Neptune, think of this as laughing gas. Because of the power and intensity of this awakening, you need your mind and you need facets of your being to dissociate from reality, kind of like before the dentist takes out your wisdom teeth so that it doesn't hurt too much. And so keep that in mind as you really experiences that are just textbook paranormal and not that normal, because this is changing how you're aware of mechanisms of your abilities that you're not used to being as normal as you were used to. It's like learning that you can levitate would mean that you have to disassociate from the old way you would just walk everywhere, using an extreme example. And so this is going to be so exciting because for a lot of you, even though you've been experiencing synchronicities, this is that first push forward where it's like, oh my God, I'm now coming into, which is Virgo, repetition, consistency, and I'm now starting to see consistency with cause and effect, so I can use this mechanism to now practice over and over and build, and practice makes perfect. So take those words with you and prepare for a profound soul evolution to be continued as we finish off this Virgo cycle. And until tomorrow, peace.